I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. I'm welcoming Kestay to the show. Hi.
Hi, hello, lovely.
Hey, thank you so much for coming on. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Well, my name is Kestay RT, or if you want to say it easier, Kesta. I am a Kurdish wolf shifter. I do a lot of things, usually on all of my social media. It's just being a idiotic little wolf girl on the internet. Yeah, that's basically it.
So how long have you been doing the VTuber thing?
Oh man, I've been a VTuber since May 1st of 2024, I would like to say.
A couple years, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I've been
coming up pretty quickly, actually. About a month, you'll have an anniversary.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So what got you involved in it?
Well, I guess the normal reason, more privacy, I guess you say, in my life. Due to religious aspects, I just kind of just didn't really want to show my face anymore. That
Oh,
was really it.
yeah.
And
Well,
VTubing, I got into VTubing that way.
I'm kind of surprised that we don't hear more about that. Maybe it's just that it hasn't gotten out as much, that sort of thing. But I think you're the first person that mentioned religious reasons for it. A lot of folks have privacy issues. Some folks are just too shy, which I can live with because, even though I was on radio for a long time, I didn't want to show my face to anybody. I can tell you that
It's
for
a
sure.
scary thing, man. Unless you have some confidence in you,
Yeah,
it can be a very scary thing.
yeah. I had confidence that people would turn everything off if I showed up with that. That was my confidence. Yeah, that sort of thing. But when you saw VTubing for the first time, what kind of drew you to it?
So I make a joke saying that my first ever VTuber that I watched was Smitty. He's a content creator that I love.
Uh-huh.
He's not technically a VTuber, I guess you could say, or people don't call him a VTuber.
Mm-hmm.
But he has a character that he used. It's a little milk bag, and I just fell in love with it. Him having that type of character. But I guess you could say official VTuber that I got into was Kenji. I loved his attitude and just his model and the way that he did different models at the time was just really funny to me.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanna try this out, get into it. I wanna see it.
Yeah, it's a lot of folks say it's their chance to kind of be themselves without being themselves.
Yeah.
They need to kind of spread their wings a little bit and show maybe a little bit of the sillier side of themselves every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
It can definitely be a breath of fresh air, not trying to, especially no hate to the people that do face cams and stuff, but I feel like it's a lot of pressure, especially as a woman in my opinion. Is that you have to dress up and makeup, and for most and all, I'm a tomboy, so I was never really good at that stuff either way. So it was like VTubing. All right, VTubing.
So what brought you to this model?
Well, so I had a really good friend of mine, which they've stayed anonymous even to this day. One day I was talking about on stream how I just didn't want to show my face anymore, and that I was thinking about doing VTubing.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, I got really spoiled by them. They donated enough money for me to basically do a whole shebang of a rebrand for my channel.
Oh, wow.
And my brand. Yeah, it was like, whoo, I was like, huh? Usually at first you think no, this person's messing with me.
Right.
You're messing with me. You're just getting my hopes up.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, see how much all the stuff that you need, basically. Don't get maybe get one or two things that you want, but just see how much all of it is for all the things that you need.
Yeah.
And I really wanted, so I was like, okay. So I did. And while searching for a VTuber model and stuff, I wanted to get a pre-made. I was told by a lot of people, it's definitely better to get a pre-made, work it out, see how you like it, and then eventually um, get yourself one.
Right. Right.
Uh, especially since I didn't have a lot of money at
Mm.
that time. I was already in debt, and um,
You were adulting.
I was adulting.
Yes. Yes. It
So
doesn't get much better at this age either. I'll just let you know.
I am a proud person to say I worked it out for the last 2 years, and I am officially debt free. So I've just been kind of saving and chillaxing for the past, what is it, couple months now.
Yeah, yeah. You should put out a book. How to
I
actually do
highly
this
doubt
correctly.
anyone would read that.
Yeah. Maybe not, but you can get more money out of
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
it. No, that's great that you're able to do that sort of thing this early. I mean, of course, I told everybody, it's true. I'm very old when it comes to doing the internet stuff, but um, to have a debt-free situation at any time is both amazing and can be pretty heady. But you want to get ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you keep that going? I mean, how do you not go out and grab a credit card with a giant limit and run it up to nothing?
It makes it hard, especially whenever you have content creators that you love and pushing out merch so much. You're just like, oh, I want to get it. But um, I have, I guess you say, my mom to thank for that. She really is like hard on me when it comes to that stuff now. She's like,
Mm,
no, 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 no.
yes. No, you don't need that. But I want
Nope.
it. Yeah. Well, I mean, congrats to you. That in itself is pretty amazing.
Thank you,
That's a
thank you.
that is.
I definitely wouldn't have done it without my Kistians though. They were a huge, huge help on
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. Well, I want to ask you about that too. When you made that kind of a transition over to being a VTuber, um, was it easy for your any followers to go with you, or did you have to start from scratch?
So it was a mix. I would like to say I kind of started over from scratch, but I still had a few people that would watch me here and there.
Uh-huh.
Um, to be fair, I didn't start officially like having a schedule and actually kind of like putting in work, I guess you can say, into the content curation. I just
Mhm.
did it for fun. I still do it for fun right now, but I put a little bit more effort into it, I guess you can say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um
But I mean, as you said, you've got folks who are there who will support you. I mean, that's pretty good.
yeah, I'm so grateful.
and and how the
Sometimes I'm just like, why?
yeah,
Why are you supporting me?
that's what I was going to ask you. What we realize that these people are there because of you and your personality and your talents. How does that hit you?
Sometimes it doesn't hit until a little bit after. I still get numb to it.
Mhm.
Like I feel like I should be already used to it, but I do still get very like I don't realize it. Like, oh my god, these people like some of these people generally really care about me. They love my content and stuff. Like you don't think about it until it really kind of just hits you and you're like, dang, I'm really am somebody's Oshi. Like someone genuinely
Yeah,
like my stuff makes them happy.
and that's something and it's to think that to do that you're putting on an avatar. You're showing a representation of yourself on there, but what's bringing everybody back is the absolute base of you, the your base personality. You know, whether you came from uh, whatever country you came from, whatever you look like, whatever if you have a disability, whatever that is, it's the base personality what they're attracted to.
It's the heart.
Yeah,
As cringy as that sounds, it's not.
Well, it's the truth, though. It really is. It really and it takes all of that aside. Even though you're you're putting up an avatar that you want to represent yourself, it's very basic. And once you get that type of buy-in from people who are sitting upside down from you on the other side of the planet, it there's no wonder there's a lot of folks who have like imposter syndrome, that type of thing. Um,
Hmm.
I could see I did it myself when I was getting into radio and realized, hey, there are people actually coming back and listening to this. Why? You know, I can't stand it myself, and I'm doing it. That it's very tough to describe. Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever gotten the touch of imposter syndrome?
I would like to say when I was younger, like I would say like maybe when I was 16 or 17.
Hmm.
I used to play a lot of I guess you can say like Club Penguin
Yeah.
and a lot of like those type of games. And I would always play like an OC or like a persona or whatever you
Mm.
call it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I would get lost and be like, wait, that's not me. That's a character I'm playing.
Oh, wait, if you went out dressed as whatever character you're playing, then that's a different story. You want to get to your job or your regular job doing that sort of thing. That's a little different, but
Yeah,
um,
no, that would definitely be different.
or in some cases, family that would work too.
Oh
Family
man, my
gathering.
family could never know. Nope.
Nope,
I'm
nope.
taking that to the death like deathbed.
So, does your family and people outside of the computer know what you're doing?
A few close friends.
Yeah.
My some of my family members know. My parents weren't kind of supportive about it.
Hmm.
In the beginning, especially because at the time I was doing face cam.
Oh yeah.
My family is very so we're Muslims.
Hmm.
So my family comes from a very old, strict, I guess you could say, Islamic,
Conservative.
um, yeah, family.
Hmm.
So to them, it's like you're a woman,
Hmm.
like you shouldn't be showing yourself off like that. Like even if it's just like me, just my face and playing
Right.
games, like it
Right.
still to them, it's kind of like what? No, that's no.
Yeah. Yeah. There's I don't know the Muslim faith as much as I should, but I do gather that there are some certain standards that women are held to, um, and I imagine that would be pretty tough for someone to go on the internet if those standards were applied to them and be a face cam streamer.
It it definitely was a little bit of a fight with my family. It's not more so like my parents themselves. It was more so my grandparents,
Mm.
like the older generation, I guess you can say.
Oh
They
yeah, yeah,
weren't accepting of it.
yeah.
Um,
It's old folks. We don't understand anything that's going on.
I mean, my grandfather still to this day, he thinks that if you say, "Hey, I'm going to the movies," he thinks it's how would you say it? Let's just say a quotation "girls gone wild" type of
Oh,
video. So
that's a different type
it,
of misunderstanding there.
no matter how you explain it to him, we've taken him. He's like, nope, nope, I'm not going. That's a sin.
This is this is Transformers 2, Grandpa. No, 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 not doing it. Well, but you kind of was there ever a point where it was too much for you to try and deal with from your family and folks to go on stream, or were you able to reconcile that within yourself to continue doing it?
So one year, 2023,
Hmm.
it was the year before I actually started, like, I guess you could say, being more serious about it.
Hmm.
Um, 2023 was the beginning year that me and my family we just kept budding hits.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know what? To make them happy and to make my family happy, I'm just going to give it all up. So I sold my PC, I sold my desk, everything. And I got like 2 jobs. Well, I already had a current one, but I got a second one to get more money.
Mm-hmm.
And then um, we were doing good. I went to Kurdistan, Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to go visit some family and everything, and I stayed there for almost basically, I would like to say for a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Home almost. I didn't come back into the States until I want to say January 1st of 2024 at like 3 a.m.
Now, Kurdistan is in the northern part of Iraq. Am I right?
So Kurdistan is a mixture of southern Syria. Oh, don't take this with a grain of salt. I'm a little, if I remember correctly, it is a mixture of South Syria, a little bit of Turkey, and northern Iraq, and I think of something else as well.
Probably something in Russia. That's one of the Russian states.
We are one of the biggest regions, I guess you can say, like cultural as people that do not have their own official place yet. But we have our own money, we have our own government, we have our own like basically everything you would think that a country or state would have, right?
Except the land.
Just haven't been recognized yet.
Yet. I'll say yet. I'll say that, you don't have to. So going over there and visiting, and then when you came back, what happened when you came back?
I came back and I had bought myself a new phone just so I could play a gacha game called Genshin Impact.
I've heard of that one, yes.
And honestly, at that point, it just hit me and was like, I'm literally doing the same thing that I would be doing if I had a PC.
Right.
Like, I was still on Discord streaming my gaming. I was literally doing the same thing just on my phone, basically. And so I made a compromise with my family and was like, hey, is there some way that we can just kind of like, get in the middle? Because I'm still doing this. This is something that I truly, genuinely liked. I love graphic design. I love managing others, helping other people out, just doing some simple video edits.
Right.
Like, I just really wanted to do it and enjoy it and continue doing content.
Yeah.
And finally, we kind of got to somewhere, and then that's when I became a VTuber.
Cool. I imagine it helps out a little bit. You can with the fact that you do have the avatar, it probably helps a little bit.
A lot, yes.
Yeah, and that sort of thing. But it seems like it was pretty inevitable that you're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I was most definitely going to continue doing it.
It was going to come back one way or the other. So you mentioned graphic design. Is that something that you pursue?
Yes. I do a lot of I don't like do commissions or anything. It's just my like simple like designs that I do here and there. Like whenever I'm doing like a tournament or I need like this type of graphic for a Twitter post or certain stuff like that, basically. It just helps me out.
Yeah. Oh, well, so when did you decide you wanted to do that sort of thing?
I've kind of like always done it. Even since like my YouTube streaming days, I've just always done my own graphics, or I've always learned how to do them. Just because, for the simple fact, I was a broke one, so I didn't have money to pay other people or money to get some help on it or whatever.
Well, that's what happened. You make do with what you got.
Right.
And if you have that opportunity to learn, whether you're watching YouTube or something, to kind of learn something and enjoy it, take the opportunity. There's nothing going to hurt you while you do it. And Is that what you kind of self-taught yourself that way?
Yes,
Mm.
most definitely self-taught myself. For the memes of it, I played a game, a classical game. It's kind of like Club Penguin, but it was my version of Club Penguin that I played a lot. It was called Animal Jam. It's called Animal Jam Classic now, but that used to be my game.
Okay.
And so I started seeing a lot of streamers. Mind you, I was a little bit young,
Mm.
but I admit it, like now, like it makes me laugh thinking about it. I saw a lot of these streamers that would play the game and also stream it and everything.
Yeah.
And they would get a lot of rares in that game.
Yeah.
Like people would just gift them rares, people would gift them like anything at all like about the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to stream to get rare. I want to stream to So that's kind of how I went about it in the beginning. And then I started gaining some attraction and then I was like, I generally like doing this. This
Yeah.
is nice.
So you were going in for profit, is what you were going in for.
I was most definitely going for profit in the beginning.
The dollar signs
for
ring up.
that game.
Ka-ching! Well, yeah, that's certainly very valid to go in for something like that. But obviously, when you started with, you thought about it enough to try to learn how to do it as far as design goes, and it must be something you continue to enjoy, isn't it?
Yes, it most definitely is.
Yeah.
It's just something about it that makes me calm.
Mm.
Yet it's kind of like, to me, it's like my own pet.
Mm.
Like you love them and you hate them at the same time. Like if they make a mess, you're like, ah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
no matter what, you love it. It's just always there.
Yes. When you have 9 cats, you know that definitely. You know that. And
I definitely know that. Yes.
yes, I 8 of them could be perfectly fine, but then there's Sheldon, and he's the one that Sheldon, aka Jethro, who runs into things head first and causes all sorts of problems.
Oh no, not Death Ross.
Yeah, he is the orange cat. So
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah, orange and floofy and dumb as a post, and
Have a little feisty void.
oh
Man.
all of a sudden we hear something running and we know who it is. We just know who it is at that point. Something
That's
crashes.
so cute though.
Yeah, and then he looks at you so innocent because he's the only one of the 9 cats that has the lion eyes, that color eyes. The almost
Oh,
orange eyes.
really?
Yeah, so he just looks at you like, "What are you going to do about it? I'm cute." Okay, you get away with it again, Sheldon.
Aw.
Yeah. So when you're on stream, what are you doing on stream? Are you designing while on stream? Are you playing games or what?
So I do a lot.
Yeah.
Usually whenever I'm doing graphics or anything, I have a co-working channel
Mm-hmm.
in my Discord, so I hang out in there and co-work with other people, or if people ask me, I like to not show, but basically show how I do some things.
Yeah.
A lot of people like seeing it and it helps them, so it makes me happy. I'm not a huge gatekeeper. I personally don't condone it. If you do it, like, I mean, I get it. I understand. This whole place is, especially the content world, I guess you could say, is very competitive. So, like, I understand it. But to me, it's just like, I mean, they're going to find it in one way or another, no matter what you do. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
might as well just help out.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point right now, especially even though some folks are getting larger numbers than others. There's no point in targeting someone else because there are a lot of people out there that are still. There's a lot more audience that doesn't even know it exists yet.
Mm-hmm.
There's the pool is 90% of the earth could get involved in this because they all have computers or phones or something they could get involved in. So don't be worried about if somebody has 25 and you have 20 trying to steal their 5. That makes no sense.
I most definitely think it's just everyone has a different journey.
Mm-hmm.
Your time, whether it comes late or if it comes early, it's going to come, and you just have to be patient. That's That's all it is. It's just a patience game, a lucky game.
Yeah, yeah, and I have no patience whatsoever. I do not have any patience, which is why I can't do things like cook. Because if I make up something like biscuits, I want them done now. I,
Immediately, I
yes,
agree.
yes. I made like Red Lobster biscuits, and but first of all they were delicious. Second of all, I wanted them done as soon as I put them on the pan.
Oh, you're making me so jealous right now.
Oh, well, you can get them from the stores now. I guess you can get the mixes, and
I did not know that.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because our local Red Lobster closed down. So I'm like, oh man, that's the only thing I like.
No.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, businesses, and unfortunately in this town, a lot of things close down more than they open at this point. But that's life. Um, you just deal with it. And I talk about people not really being the product of their surroundings, but being the triumph that emerges from that. You seem to really embody that because you could have just, I mean, you at one point you conceded basically being a streamer, but then you found a way to keep going. You were that triumph.
I don't know if it was a triumph, but
Well, I mean, here you are. I mean, you're doing pretty well, and you're enjoying yourself. Um, you got folks who are coming out to see you. You've I mean, I could hear it in your voice how much you enjoy doing the streaming. Um, I call that a triumph.
you know what? You were so right. It's it definitely took a minute for me to get to this, I guess you could say, peace
Hmm.
and enjoyment, but it was most definitely worth it.
Yeah, yeah, and then
I
worth
think
it.
if I had to tell anybody something or a quote, it would have to be don't like I know it's cringy or it might be just basic, but like honestly, don't ever give up.
Mm,
Just continue going.
yeah, yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to file away and come back to it later, but you know, don't completely lose sight of it. Um,
Yep.
you never know when the opportunity comes up to do something. And but I can tell you as a matter of fact that you don't want to be at this age and look back and see the opportunities you missed. And
I
like,
agree.
yeah, I could have done that when I was 23, 33, 43, 53. And now I'm just too tired to do that sort of thing. Uh, so when you're on stream, what type of games are you playing?
I'm mostly playing a lot. I tend to stick to a lot of a story I guess you could say adventure fantasy games,
Yeah.
and then on the side a little bit of friend swap games.
Oh.
But honestly, I play a lot. My Kistians love to watch me get deathly scared in horror games. No, I I
Yeah.
hate horror games. I just cannot.
So they want you to do the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff and just scream, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
I I don't know how I finished the new one. It was what was it? Five
Uh,
Nights at Freddy's: Secrets of the Mimic, I think.
something about the mimic, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I find took me quite a couple streams, but I did finish it, and they were like, "Okay, that's ending one. Next one." I said, "Nope,
Yeah.
no, 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 no." I said I would finish it, and I did. You get no other extra endings from me.
That was ending period. That's what that was. By then your voice was probably shot from yelling.
There was this one part where it's just straight up darkness, and there's like this little Mad Hatter creepy big kitten looking at you.
Mm.
And if you are not in the light after a few seconds, it just scares you, just pops up and just scares you.
Oh.
And I was on that part for like the most like you would think 10 minutes is short, but I swear to you that was the longest 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes of my entire life right there. I just wanted it to be over so bad.
What you won't do for your chat.
Oh, they're so lucky. I love them.
They're so lucky. The gritted teeth are so lucky. I love them. uh, that's cool. I mean, do you when you're doing the work on your Discord? Um, do you? I mean, when you're doing the work on Discord, do you have people kind of backseating your stuff when you're doing the artwork type things?
I wouldn't necessarily more say backseating. I haven't had a person that's kind of just like, no, you should do this or you should do that. And more so, I just have a lot of like people that come in and ask a lot of questions like,
Hmm.
oh, that's how you do that, or wait, how do you do this? Where did you get that? For instances, like I was doing a Marvel Rivals graphics
Mm.
little thumbnail, I guess you could say, and I was finding like websites that had like these PNGs, the color of Marvel Rivals, like every color in Marvel Rivals, all that, and they were like, "Kist, how did you
Yes.
how did you find this?" And I was like, "I just search up stuff. I'm telling you, Google is your best friend."
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. When I'm doing the thumbnails for these interviews, I found a site that's got royalty-free backgrounds, which
Ooh.
I am no artist. That takes 75% of the work out, just picking the right one, and then it's adjusting things around. I say that's the only bit of art I do is that. Um, even if you look at my signature, it definitely isn't art. Uh, um, but
I don't know. Your signature was a lot better than mine.
uh,
Let me tell
I don't
you.
know. I mean, mine's only supposed to be 7 letters long, and you basically can make out the E if you squint. That's how good my signature is. But the for me, it- I'm even with my limited ability, I enjoy getting a good finished thumbnail. Um, but I know when mine's finished. Do you know when your work is finished? Being an artiste.
I wouldn't say artiste,
Hmm.
but usually I try not to put too much effort into it. Usually, like
Yeah.
I used to be such a like perfectionist. Like I could not post something or have something up if it was not perfect.
Yeah.
But I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, if it's good enough, post it. I don't care. It's being posted.
Yeah.
It looks nice. It looks cool. Post. Not
Yeah.
saying that I don't put effort into it, but more so just like if there was like a line on there, I would be like, it'll be okay. Or usually sometimes I would be like, no, I have to fix that.
And there's still something wrong with that fingernail I can fix. No, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Back, slap your hands away from the computer. Um, there's so many folks who are never done. They just folks who are deeply into art, that sort of thing. But you've managed to figure out a way to pull yourself away, huh?
It because I post a lot on TikTok.
Hmm.
And I guess more so in my earlier days when I was posting on there, I used to, because I try to post every day on there at least once.
Yeah.
And I would put so much effort into these TikToks, like these short form contents.
Right.
And it just, no matter how much effort I put into it, just, I would either get like only 200, 300, maybe 400. And not saying that I wasn't grateful for it, but
Right.
like, especially TikTok and seeing all your other friends and everybody else like getting higher, you think like, oh, what am I doing that's not the same, or what
Right.
could I do better?
Right.
And then one day I posted this really short little clip of a Genshin Impact little meme that I did, and it took no longer than a minute for me to do, by the way.
Yeah.
No longer than a minute. Freaking all I had to do is sync it up to the sound and take like a little bit of a part out, and that was it. Posted it. It got like 500K views. I was like, okay, I'm not putting too much effort into my my stuff anymore.
Not gonna overthink it. Just gonna do it.
Nope, no overthinking. That's it. If it looks good, I'm posting it. So I've kind of like I guess because of that, I kind of just try to get. I'm still a perfectionist at heart. Like I still want things to look good or perfect. Of course, I mean,
Yeah.
who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
But I don't be so hard on myself anymore because of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's a good way to get through. I mean, it's the concept of good enough doesn't always ring true with creative people because they want to have it great. Everything's not everything is going to be great. No matter how much effort you put into it, it's not all going to be great. But if it's good and people enjoy it, then you should be proud of it, even if it only took you a minute to do. It's like that's 500,000 people you got on that thing. I mean, that's it. Maybe you just found the perfect combination. That's all there is to it. And
Little stupid meme.
oh well, people like it. That's why people tune into it. That's why TikTok is there, for crying out loud. Is that short form content? You mentioned earlier about doing edits for every once in a while. Do you do editing for other people?
I used to do editing for a couple of friends,
Mm-hmm.
but not so anymore. Especially since I because I do have a part-time job, so I've gotten a little bit more work when it comes to that. And then on top of it, this year, especially this year and then last year, I was focusing on my re-debut. I am re-debuting May 1st of 2027. So
Ah,
I've been kind of working a lot on that and just trying to make sure everything is ready before that date.
oh, I bet you're chomping at the bit for that at this point.
Yes. As much as I love this pre-made model, um, I definitely can't wait to show my own self, my full own self, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. And we are going to have all the links, by the way, in the description. But how do you wait that long? I'm impatient. I can't even sit and watch toast. Toast. How can you wait over a year to do this?
Oh man, you don't know how bad I want to just show everyone everything. I'm just like right here, right now. um, but again, I'm not made out of money, sadly.
Mm,
I wish I was, but uh it especially when it comes to stuff like this, I thought it would be better to give myself at least a whole year to, get all the emotes, have enough money for everything because we love our artists and they
hmm.
deserve everything.
Yes. Yes. And you
um
want to make sure you do it right, I imagine.
yeah, so I definitely wanted to make because I never did a debut. I didn't even know what a debut was. I just set up everything and then did a normal stream the next day. That's basically how I did it.
There's a lot of people out there who've been streaming for like a year and are still pre-debut. So there you go. Um,
Yep.
that debut has never meant less than it does now. The meaning does not make any sense whatsoever at this point as far as the VTuber community. So when that comes out, are you gonna have a lot of lore background type thing, and
I'm hoping to have the whole shebang because I've
mm,
never had lore, especially because of this model. I didn't want to do too much because I knew in the future, especially after I would like to say after like having this pre-made model for almost for because I've had it for 3 years now technically after this whole year's finished,
yeah,
but um after having it for I want to say 6 months, I knew immediately. I was like, okay, I'm gonna yeah, I definitely want to have my own model. But I wanted to make sure, of course, at that time I had debt, so I wanted to make sure I got my debt out the way.
yeah.
uh and then as well as at least have better equipment,
Mhm.
so like monitors and such and keyboard. And again, I got spoiled very much by my Kistians. They helped me get basically a whole new setup.
Good job.
So
Yeah, that's
so
that.
because of that, I was able to finally just was like, this year I'm gonna solely focus on saving up enough money to get it and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna have like a donathon type thing or anything along those lines?
Yes, my whole year is like basically planned out. I have collabs. We did our first donathon on I want to say, what was it? February. I
Uh-huh.
played Ark for almost 30 days
Good
basically.
gravy.
Yep. I did not think that we would raise as much money as we did. My Kistians are crazy.
Yeah. That's a
I
good
only
kind of
thought that we
crazy
would
though.
reach.
Yeah.
No, when you hear this number, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, really?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah."
What's the number? What's the number? What's the number?
So I have this thing where I have a set mind realistic goal. So I thought that we were only going to reach like 500,
Uh-huh.
and my Delulu goal was like basically maybe 800, but then we passed 800 in a day.
Yeah.
And after the whole month ended, we had a total of um $4,300 we raised. So I was able to get the model art and rigging, and on top of that, official reference sheet for
Oh,
my custom model.
good gravy. I could buy like 10 cars with that.
Right? That's a whole rent for me for a whole next 3 months.
Yeah, I mean that covers everything. I mean, gee, only Christmas. That's a uh so that I mean that that's got to make you smile in a bunch of different ways. Not just because of what they did for you, but because they're willing to do that for you.
It it was definitely one of those moments where I was still numb during all of it.
Yeah.
And then at the end moment where it was the last day for the donathon, I just broke out in tears. Like it was happy tears and then it was sad tears because I felt bad. I'm not used to asking people for money. Or well, I guess you can say more so just like promoting for money, I guess,
Right, right,
in a
right.
certain way.
Yeah.
And it's still not used to it, even though you're a content creator, you should get used to it. I can't. It's just not something in me, especially personally wise. I'm just
Right.
not that type of person.
Right, right, right. Yeah, it's I mean, that's where you get kind of an imposter syndrome there. I mean, really, because I mean, you're asking for donations, but as long as you're not doing the donations or I'm going to do something bad to myself type of thing, you're doing it and you're asking them to do it, and they're willingly doing it. That's a little different. Um, I mean, I did I did a lot of sales stuff in radio. I did a lot of commercials that were just horrible, horrible things, and I even did phone sales for a while. So, yeah.
Oh, bless your soul. Bless
Well,
your soul.
you're the only one who said that after I was doing that sort of thing. I was selling things to people in the middle of New York City from where I'm at, and believe me, you got called every name in all sorts of new books by the time you were
Oh,
done.
I
That
bet
was,
you did. You learned some new things from that
whew,
dictionary,
I
didn't
absolutely
you?
did. I could publish a whole, and it was like, thank you. Go to the next caller. Try another number. But here you've got people who are willing to do this for you. It's got to be um, what's the word I want to use? Justifying in a way that you're doing this. That obviously you were supposed to do this because there are people who are waiting for you.
It's a lot of mixed emotions.
Hmm.
Say, for instance, like you notice that that's when you think like, okay, hey, these people generally people think of me as their Oshi. These people look up to me.
Yeah.
So you always have that fear of um I think
Letting
this
them
definitely
down.
goes for anybody. You have that fear of like disappointing them
Yeah.
or not being up to their expectation
Right.
and such like that.
Yeah.
And or just in general, just like even that, or just being happy, like, oh my god, someone, looks up to me.
Yeah.
Not just my little brother or my
Yeah.
little sister.
Yeah.
This is somebody out in the world that's happy to. I'm making them happy, and they look up to me. So it's definitely a little bit of pressure, a little bit of like scaredness or happiness. So it's a lot of mixing emotions when you finally get to that point in realization, like, wow,
Mm.
these people really they really love me.
Have you always done things where you've gotten up and used a microphone on stage or anything like that?
Yes, I am
Mm.
a very I used to be a very quiet person
Mm-hmm.
until I would like to say middle school.
Mm.
Um, after that, I started being very loud. So I don't know if my awakening happened or something, but I was definitely known as the very loud and confident woman.
Yes.
So I guess that definitely helps me out a lot when it comes to like streaming and everything. Like I'm not scared to say my mind or,
Yeah.
be afraid of what someone's going to say about me. I mean, I have 5 brothers. I
Oh
think
well.
they've said worse stuff to me than anybody on the internet can say to me at this point.
That is probably true. Yes, but I was just saying that because your voice has got a really rich timbre to it. Um,
I don't
and
think I've ever heard anyone say that to me, so thank you.
no, it's true. It's got a little bit lower than a lot of other voices I've heard, and it's very clear, very easy to understand, and it doesn't sound like it takes a lot of effort for you to say just to be very clear in what you're saying. Um, and that's something you don't really teach. That kind of comes naturally, and that also gives you a kind of an easygoing style of speech for someone listening to it.
Hmm.
So I think that really plays in your favor when you're doing these streams. That
Oh, 100%.
and people get comfortable very easy with it, and that is so key. Is to have the folks comfortable with you, and you're comfortable with them. Um, Sounds like you've got that in aces right
I hope so. I
now. It's great.
Unless I'm having a bad English day, and then you're just like, What is she saying? What is she saying?"
Well, English is the only language I know, and I still have bad English days. So there you go. After 60 years, I still manage to mangle it up pretty good on the phone or otherwise, or to my wife, and she's just used to it by now. Um, so what have you got planned this year besides obviously the fundraising? Have you got any other big events coming up?
I have quite a few. I have quite so I would like to say I have about hmm, I have 6 big collaborations.
Yeah,
I have 2 more donathons that are planned for this year.
yeah.
I have a birthday event actually coming up this upcoming week.
Ooh, happy
I have
birthday.
a Marvel Rivals tournament.
Yeah. Happy
Um,
birthday to you.
Thank you, thank you. What else? Another there's a game that is being released. I can't mention yet because it hasn't been fully released, but
Yeah.
I will be one of the beta testers for it
Oh,
when
cool.
it comes out. So that's
Excellent.
also something that I've never done before. So I'm really excited about that.
Fun. You're into everything. Yeah, that's which is wonderful because I'm glad you've got this opportunity and you stuck with it to continue to show us your talents and be able to express yourself and influence folks the way you want to and put another big gem in the VTuber universe. And I really thank you so much for coming on with me. It's just an absolute pleasure talking with you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It was great being here and talking.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.